Good morning. I'm going to tell you guys a story that one of my teachers told me. If you're a better listener with your eyes closed, feel free to keep your eyes closed. So within this small town, there was both a renowned thief and renowned jeweler, and they both lived in the same town. And they both knew of each other. You know, they'd be like walking past each other on the street in this small town. They wouldn't acknowledge each other. They'd see each other like, oh yeah, there's the jeweler, there's the thief. This like kind of quiet interaction amongst them too. And the jeweler had a task at hand, which was to deliver one of the most precious diamonds across the country. And of course, news gets around in a small town, so the thief found out that the jeweler had to deliver this diamond. And it comes to be that day when the jeweler has to embark upon the journey, and he is to go by train. And it takes 2 days on the train to deliver the diamond. So the jeweler has a diamond in he has a little briefcase, and he gets on the train. He walks onto the cart for first class, of course, and within his little carriage, he walks in to sit down. And who does he find sitting in the carriage? The thief, of course. And they just kind of head nod each other. They don't really say like, oh, I know who you are. There's just like a head nod as if they were strangers. And they sit down together. And they're both sitting across from one another 48 hours together. It's a small cart. Every once in a while, they have to shuffle by each other. When they shuffle by each other, the thief kind of feels into his pockets. And nothing. Can't find anything. Then the second night, the thief sitting, hasn't slept the whole first night, waiting for his opportunity. And the jeweler is sleeping like a baby, tilts his hat down, snores even, such a deep sleep. And as he's sleeping, the thief is looking through all his stuff, his suitcases, cannot find the jewel anywhere. By the time they arrive to the destination, the thief is so frustrated, hasn't slept for 48 hours, has looked everywhere for the jewel. And so when they get there, the thief they both know what's going on here. The thief just looks the jeweler right in the eyes like, okay, I give up. Where's the diamond? What we both know that I know where you're going. You know that I'm a thief. Where's the diamond? And the jeweler laughs and says, wow, you've made this journey so interesting for me. Thank you. And he gives him a big hug. And then they release from the hug. And the thief is so frustrated because the jeweler's so kind. And he says, okay, fine, yes, you're welcome. Where's the diamond? And the jeweler said, well, I knew you'd be looking for the diamond all over my person. I felt you kind of feel me up that first time. Look at my stuff. I could hear you. So the second time when we crossed paths in the hallway, I placed the diamond in your pocket. And the thief said, what? Then where is it now? I don't have any diamond in my pocket. He said, I just took it back from you right now when we hugged. What's the moral of this story? We are all looking outside of ourselves for the diamond. We're all seeking outward for knowledge, for fulfillment from others. And all of us have the diamond right here in our pockets. So today's intention is to do that deep dive within self. Take that reach outward and turn it inward. Just for the next hour, and see what comes of it. Breath work first. Get in a comfortable seat. Shoulders above the hips, spine long. What we're going to do is a special breathing practice called Bastrika. It's forceful inhales and exhales in and out of the nose. As you inhale, the belly expands. As you exhale, the belly contracts. Real time, it looks and sounds like this. If you're newer to this practice, have your hands on your belly. And then we'll do 3 rounds of Brahmari in a row, which means you'll take a deep inhale through the nose. You'll cover your eyes with your index and middle fingers. You're going to plug your ears and go, and hum all the way to the bottom, looking at all the little pretty colors behind your eyelids. And then a second time, third time, and then palm face up in the lap. Let's do it. Close your eyes. Take a complete exhale through both nostrils. Bastrika, forceful inhales and exhales, begin. Good, keep it up. Building heat in the body, pumping prana, life force, throughout the entirety of your vessel. Good, you keep it up. If you need to, slow it down. Try to do it all in and out of the nose. Last 10. 3, 2, complete exhale. Empty out, 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 out. Hold, empty. Soften. Preparing for 3 rounds of Brahmari. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs entirely. Cover your eyes. Plug your ears. First of 3, hum to the bottom. Lengthen your spine and deepen your breath. If you haven't yet, release the palms face up in the lap. If you're tuning in online and you want to practice to my playlist, you can reach over and start it now. Blink your eyes open. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Turn your palms to face up. Inhale, biceps in a plane behind the ears. Lift the chest up. Exhale, palms down and forward. Round through the back body and tuck the chin. Inhale, palms up and back. Exhale, palms down, forward, and then swing them over to the right. Inhale, center and up. Exhale, down, forward, over to the left. Inhale, center, then up. Exhale, down, forward to the right. Inhale, center and up. Exhale, down, forward, and over to the left. Inhale, center and up. Reach them high. Exhale, roll over your shins, come into a tabletop shape. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Flip the tailbone upward. Exhale, cat, round through the back body, tuck the chin. Hold here and breathe into your back body. Really think about how much space you can create between each set of vertebrae. Tucking the chin, rounding forward, and then breathing into those open spaces. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, step your feet back to a high plank. Feet hip-width distant apart. Fingers spread wide. Press down into the fingertips and then grip at the mat with them. Hug the quadricep muscles to the bone. Take an inhale here. Take an exhale here. Notice if you're waiting for the moment of release to actually feel joy, to feel happiness. And then remember, it's not about the external circumstance. It's not about reaching outward. Know that you can find a sense of centeredness in breath and in being here. That being said, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Press the palms down and forward. Slight external rotation of your shoulders. Turn the eyes of your elbows towards me. Lengthen your hips up and away from your shoulders. Press the heels down towards the ground. Breathe length into the spine and length into the legs. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose, tiger pose. Round through the back body, tuck the chin, press in the ball of the left foot. Now squeeze your right heel towards your right glute, towards your right booty cheek. Puff up through the back of the heart space. Press the palms down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Drop your back shin down. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale, left arm out to a 45-degree angle. Turn the palm face down. Right hand to the left side of the head. Pull the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Just like this. Reach through each and every finger on the left hand. For me, it feels better to angle the arm downward slightly, but you can kind of always play with that angle and notice where you best feel it in the side of the neck. Rather than dumping into the hips, press through the left shin, press through the right heel, and find engagement at the inner thighs, even if you're very flexible in your body. Patience with breath. Every sensation is an opportunity to anchor into the present moment. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms high, neck and neutral, palms meet. Exhale, hands down to frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes and lift your left knee. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Front knee is stacked over the front ankle. Activate the right quadricep. Press on the ball of the left foot. Squeeze your left glute. Low belly in. Arms lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms down. Interlace all 10 fingers at your low back. Inhale, center of the chest lifts. Exhale, roll the shoulder blades down and back and draw your knuckles along the back leg. Rather than tilting the chin back, first lengthen both sides of the neck and then actively take your gaze back. Nice. Palms face each other. Reach the knuckles back. Nice. Breathe. Pull the low belly in and lift the heart higher. Patience. You're not going to find it anywhere else but here. Any other time but now. Just gentle reminders of that. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to frame the right foot. Step your left foot forward, halfway lift, lengthen, fingertips up the shins. Your feet can be hip width distant apart or together, whatever serves your body. Root through the center of the heels, fan the toes out. The arches of the feet are active. Shift your hips forward so they're stacked above the heels. Engage your low belly, create space between your shoulders and your earlobes. Take an inhale. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Folding deeply. If your first forward fold feels good with the knees bent, take it with the knees bent. Relax the top center of the head down. Feel the length in the legs, the length in the spine. Inhale, rise up to standing, Urdhva Hastasana, full body extension. Active length. Root through the center of your heels, fan your toes out, lift the kneecaps up, draw your low belly in, reach through the right arm, reach through the left arm. Can you get a little taller on an inhale? Exhale, chair pose, airplane arms. Bend your knees, sweep the fingertips down and back. Arms are very engaged in the weights in your heels. Look at your knees and make sure they're pointing in the same direction as your toes rather than caving in. Breath. Feel rich. Inhale, rise up, one Legged Tadasana. Arms high, left knee bends up to hips height. Some of us did right, some of us did left. Take an inhale. Exhale, interlace all 10 fingers the front of the right shin. So if verbal cueing is confusing for you, you can watch me. On your inhales, you're going to pull the left knee in. And on your exhales, you're going to kick the shin into the palms and round forward, tucking the chin. Okay? Inhale, pull the left knee in. Exhale, kick the shin into the palms, round it. Inhale, pull the knee in. Exhale, kick, arms straight, tuck the chin. One more time, pull the knee in. Exhale, kick, arms straight, tuck the chin. Inhale, back to a one-legged Tadasana, arms high, left knee at hips height. Exhale, left foot down, fold forward, prayer palms to the midline. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips up the shins. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to a high plank. Step your feet together. Root down through your left palm. Inhale your right arm high, side plank. Press the left palm down and forward, lift the hips up. If this is too much for you, you can drop the bottom knee for more support. If you want more, hover the top leg. Left hand is active, so you're not dumping in the wrist. Reach your right arm towards me, lengthening the side body. And really reach it. Breathe into the right side of the rib cage. Good. When you feel the struggle, remember, no other time than now. Drop in. Take an inhale. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, feet hip width distant apart if they're not already there. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose, tiger pose. Round through the back body, tuck the chin, shoulders above the wrist, round, round, round. Press into the fingertips. Contract the body with the exception of the arms and the right leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Drop the right shin down. Inhale, rise up, supported crescent. Drag left heel towards right knee towards left heel, engaging the lower body. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, right arm at a 45-degree angle, turn the palm down. Left hand to the right side of the head, pull your left ear down. Like this. And then play with the angle of your right arm. Activate the lower body and bring your attention and your breath up into the chest and neck. Slow the breath down. If the mind is trying to take you somewhere besides here and now, remember that there's no more important place to be. You just got to remind yourself over and over again. Inhale, sweep it up, bring the palms to meet up and overhead, neck in neutral. Exhale, hands down to frame your left foot. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Lift the back heel as high as you can. Bring the inner thighs into the posture. Activate them. Low belly in. Even the pinky toe of the right foot is tucked. Bend that front knee even more. Take an inhale. Exhale, awkward interlace of the fingers of the low back. Inhale, center of the chest lifts. Exhale, squeeze the heels of the palms together. Draw the knuckles down and back, breathing into the heart space. The firmer you are through the feet, the more safe your body will feel to open the heart space up, to allow the muscles in the chest to release. Commit to the front knee bend, especially if the mind has something to say about it, right? What a challenge that is. Probably the most important part of our practice. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to frame your left foot. Inhale, right foot forward, halfway lift, fingertips up the shins, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, full body extension. Root down through the feet, reach up through the fingertips, lengthen. Exhale, chair pose, airplane arms. Bend your knees, weight in the heels, sweep the fingertips down and back. Get lower in the hips. Get lower in the hips. Press down through the left foot. Inhale, one Legged Tadasana. Bend your right knee up to hips height this time. Good. First, find yourself sturdy on your standing leg. Press through the left heel. Fan those toes out. Flex the right foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, awkward interlace the fingers, the front of the right shin. Inhale, pull the knee in. Exhale, kick the shin into the palms. Arms straight, tuck the chin. Good. 3 more times like that. Inhale, pull the knee in, lift the chest up. Exhale, kick into the palms, opening the upper back. 2 more. Move with breath. Core is engaged the whole time. 1 more. And then inhale, one Legged Tadasana, arms high. Drop your right knee to hips height. Foot is flexed. Exhale, right foot down to the ground. Prayer palms to the midline. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to a high plank. Step your feet together. Pinky edge side of the right foot. Inhale, left arm high. Hastasana, side plank. You know the deal. If you need to make it a little easier for yourself, drop the bottom knee. For more intensity, hover the top leg. Activate your right hand. Create as much surface area as possible with it. Spread the fingers wide. Breathe. Take another inhale, hips a little higher. Exhale, high plank, left palm down. Inhale, feet hip width distant apart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Center yourself in breath here. Be observant in regards to all of your internal processing. The commentary about the class and your body. Life commentary, reflecting over little problems and issues that the mind wants to solve. And know that dropping all of these layers, shedding all of these layers leads you to the diamond. So as often as you can, set it down. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, core control. Step the right foot through to a low lunge. Inhale, tent up all 10 fingers. Pull the chest forward and through. Exhale, to the best of your ability, straighten your front leg and dome through your upper back, just like cat back. Inhale, bend the front knee. Pull the chest forward and through, just like cow belly. Exhale, to the best of your ability, straighten your front leg, cat back, round through the back body. And one more time like that. Inhale, bend the front knee, pull the chest forward and through. Exhale, straighten the front leg, cat back, round through the back body. Now hold here. Breathe into your mid to upper back as the quadricep muscles hug to the bone and as you really get active through the arms and fingertips. On an exhale, bend your front knee. On an inhale, sweep the arms up, back to a high lunge. Exhale, interlace all 10 fingers at your low back. We've already done this. You know how to go there. Inhale, lift the chest up, draw the knuckles down. Exhale, airplane variation. Shift your weight onto your right foot, lift the left foot up, and draw the knuckles back. Tuck the chin. Reach through the knuckles, dial the left pinky toe down. Breathe. We all breathe in. Pull the low belly in. Inhale, one Legged Tadasana. Pull the left knee through. Reach the arms high. Lengthen. Good. Exhale, kick the left leg straight. Bend the elbows out. Open the chest up. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale to bend the knee in. Re-extend the arms. Exhale, kick the left leg straight, cactus the elbows out, feel the opening through the chest. Nice breath. Now I hear you. Inhale, arms high, left knee bends. Exhale, left leg extends, cactus the elbows out. See if you can hold here. Engage the core, reach the elbows apart, spread the fingers wide. Breathe. You can bring a sweet little smile to your face, whether you're falling out or nailing it, right? Doesn't really matter. Inhale, re-extend the arms, bend the knee. Exhale, left foot down, fold all the way forward. Prayer palms to the midline. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back and together in a high plank. Rotate to the pinky edge side of your left foot, reach your right arm high, side plank. Now everyone drop the bottom knee and rotate that left shin parallel to the back edge of the mat. Inhale, right leg hovers. Exhale, sweep the right arm back and grab the pinky edge side of the right foot or outer edge of the ankle. Kick into the palm to open up the right side of the chest. You should be really active through your foundation of left palm, left shin. Really active through the right glute and leg. Megan, take your left shin further out to the side and then you'll feel more stable. Yes. And then tuck the toes under if you want. Breathe. Full effort in the kick. Inhale, re-extend right arm, right leg, lengthen. Exhale, right hand down to the ground, tabletop shape. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, Ashtanga pranayama. Keep your hips high, bend the elbows back, lower your chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Slide the legs back, pull the chest through. Exhale, lower your head down, your forehead down to the ground, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, tuck all 10 toes under, press up, high plank. You could do a tabletop instead if you want. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. The left foot through. Land it lightly. 10 to ball, 10 fingers. Drop the hips. Inhale, pull the chest forward and through. Front leg is straight. Front leg is straight. Good. Now inhale, bend the front knee. Pull the chest forward and through. Bend the front knee. Pull the chest forward and through. Exhale, front leg straight. Cat back. Round through the back body. One more time. Inhale, bend the front knee. Lift the chest forward. Inhale, into the back of the rib cage. Into the upper back. Take another inhale. Exhale, base of your fingers at your low back. Inhale, center of the chest lifts. Exhale, shift your weight onto your front foot and hover the right heel. Airplane pose variation. Flex the right foot. Dial the right pinky toe in one line. Arms high. Right knee bends up to hips height. Exhale, kick the right leg forward. Cactus the elbows out. Very active with the arms. Inhale, bend the front knee, reach the arms high. Exhale, kick the right leg forward, cactus the elbows out. Inhale to extend, keep the low belly engaged the whole time. Exhale to bend the elbows out and extend the leg. Hold here. Press through the left heel, squeeze the right quadricep muscle to the bone, reach the elbows apart, spread your fingers wide. Here it is. What? Are you searching for the next moment? Are you waiting for it? Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, arms high, right knee bends. Exhale, right foot down, fold forward. Prayer palms to the midline. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to a high plank, feet together. Inhale, side plank, left arm high, pinky edge side of your right foot. Exhale, drop the right knee down and turn that shin parallel to the back edge of the mat. Inhale, left leg hovers. Exhale, sweep your left arm back and grab the outer edge of the ankle or foot. And then active, press through the right palm, press through the right shin, kick into your left hand. Deep breaths. And left arm forward, left leg back, lengthen. Exhale, left palm, left shin down to the ground. Turn your shins to parallel. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, Ashtanga pranayama. Bend the elbows back, lower your chest and chin down to the ground. Inhale, slither forward, cobra pose, bhujangasana. Hover the hands, press into all 10 toenails. Exhale, bring the forehead down, root the palms down, tuck all 10 toes under. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Center yourself. Everything around you constantly changing. Everything within you constantly changing. What remains? Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot through to a low lunge. Warrior 2 stance. Rotate the left heel down, heel to arch alignment. Windmill the arms up and open. Virabhadrasana 2. Settle into the hips. And then rather than just dumping into your front thigh, I want you to squeeze your right heel towards your left arch and your left arch towards your right heel. And then direct your gaze over your right middle finger. You can just take traditional just like this. Sometimes I like to kind of pull my fingertips back towards the face and press the wrist forward to get a stretch through the biceps. Just an option. Breathe. Inhales, lengthen the torso. Exhales, depth in the hips and feet. On an inhale, reach your right arm towards me. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm down, left arm up. For a little added support, you can rest your right forearm on your right thigh. Scoop the right sit bone underneath you, spiral the left side. Nice. If you're taking that bind, stay engaged through the lower body. And direct your inhales into your chest. Binds release. Inhale, bring it up to a 5-pointed star. Heels in, toes out, everything lifts. Heels in, toes out, everything lifts. Lift the kneecaps up. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lift the heart space up. Palms wide open. And just enjoy this little bit of space you're taking up here. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of the mat. So warrior 2 facing away from me. Turn your left toes towards PB. Pinky edge side of the right foot parallel to the front edge of the mat and settle in. Look over your left middle finger. Option to take that other variation with the hands. Notice if your right hip's jacking up a little bit, drop it down. Good. Breathe. You can settle in a little deeper. Inhale, reach your left arm forward or towards the left foot. Exhale, rotate. Left arm down, right arm up. Extended side angle. Uttita Parshva Konasana. Option for any variation you'd like. Try to keep the front knee stacked over the front ankle. Nice adjustments. Yeah, if you took the bind, go for it here. And breathe. We're searching outside of ourselves for the solution. When there's great medicine in the breath alone. And simply tuning into and listening to your inhales and exhales. Binds release. Inhale, rise up to a 5-pointed star. Heels in, toes out, everything lifts. Kneecaps up, heart lifts, fingers spread wide. Another deep inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down to frame your front foot. Again, facing me in a low lunge. Inhale, step your right foot back to a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe here. On an exhale, walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Lift cactus arms. Reach the elbows out. Exhale, eagle arms. Wrap your right arm underneath your left. You can give yourself a bear hug or cross at elbows and wrists, and then bow forward. Bend the knees as much as you like to. My intention here is to decompress the mid-spine, not necessarily to get a deep hamstring stretch. So for most people, that means bending the knees. Let gravity pull on the way to the forearms, the elbows, the crown of the head. Keep your arms exactly as they are. Inhale, rise up to standing. Arms exactly as they are. And then bend your right knee up to hips height. See if you can lift your right knee a little higher than hips height. And then cross the right thigh high over the left, Garudasana. Squeezing your inner thigh. So cross the right thigh all the way over like this. Option to wrap the top of the right foot behind the left calf. Good, and then bend your left knee. If you already have the wobbles here, I want you to stay right here. If you want to flow, inhale, elbows up. Exhales to round it down. Try to tap your elbows to your knees. Good. If this feels really good for your back body, you can stay here or you can keep it flowing. Inhale, elbows up. Good. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, unravel. One Legged Tadasana, arms high. Right knee bends. Exhale, step the right foot hip width distant apart from the left, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, traditional. Fingertips up the shins, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, wrap your left arm underneath your right. Bear hug or eagle arms. Bowing forward. Bowing forward. Bend the knees if you need to. Breathe here. Direct your breath into the space where your rib cage attaches to the spine. Keep your arms exactly as they are. Root through the feet. Inhale, rise up. Bend your left knee up to hips height. Foot to the back of the calf. Begin to bend your standing leg. Weight in the right heel. Know that you could stay right here. If you want to flow, inhale, elbows up. Exhale to round it down. Inhale up. Exhale, round it down. Attention at the exhale, rounding down. Inhale, unravel. One Legged Tadasana, arms high. Left knee bends up to hips height. Exhale, left foot hip width distant apart from the right, fold forward. Inhale, half. Connect to the rhythm of your breath. Feel into your center. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot through to a low lunge. Warrior 2 stance. Inhale, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, settle as low as you can in your Warrior 2. Good. Now inhale, straighten both legs, squeeze the inner thighs up and in. Exhale, Trikonasana. Reach the left arm forward, rotate the arms, triangle pose. Option to wrap your right forearm to your low back for a deeper opening in the right side of the chest. If you're very flexy, bendy in your body, you can reach your left arm behind the left thigh and take a full bind. Nice. Yes, Marin, see if you can roll your right shoulder blade down and back even more like you're leaning against a wall. Yes. Both legs are actively engaged. Binds, release. Inhale, rise up, 5-pointed star. Heels in, toes out, everything lifts just for that inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2 to the back of the mat. Turn your right toes away from me, settle in. Inhale, right leg straightens. Exhale, triangle. Reach the right arm towards the right toes and then rotate. Right arm down, left arm up. Option to wrap the left forearm to your low back. Rolling the left shoulder blade down and back. Option for a full. Breathe here. Consistent with the breath so that when the noise of the mind is erratic, you have some kind of rhythm to drop into. Oh, this is the jam, huh? If you have a bind, release it. Inhale, come up to a 5-pointed star. Heels in, toes out, everything lifts. Exhale, bend your knees, interlace all 10 fingers, palms to the back of the head. That moment when I decided to put this on a yoga playlist, you know. On an inhale, lean your head back, reach the elbows wide. Exhale, tuck the chin, round it forward. Try as if you're trying to drop off your elbows between the inner thighs. Inhale, lean the head back, reach the elbows wide. Exhale, dip the right elbow to the right, and then close your center, reach the elbows wide. Exhale, dip your left elbow to the left, and close your wings, right forearm towards right cheek. And let's do that all over again. Inhale, center, lean the elbows back, lean the head back. Exhale, round it forward through center. Drop the elbows heavy. You can stay low in your hips. You got this. Inhale through center, lean the head back. Exhale, right elbow to the right. Close your wings, left forearm to your left cheek. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow to the left, right forearm to right cheek. Inhale through center. Last one. Exhale, round it forward, elbow between the thighs. You guys gonna kill me yet? And then inhale, burst open, three-pointed star. Straight legs, palms meet, everything lifts. Look up. Exhale, hands down to frame your left foot. Tuck the right toes. Inhale, step your... Exhale, drop both knees down to the ground. Anahatasana, heart melting pose. Keep your hips stacked above your knees and walk your palms all the way forward, opening up the chest. Those of you guys who are really flexible in your spine, you can bring your chin to the mat. And breathe into your heart space. The mind loves to tell you that you have to travel wide and far to find what you're looking for. Because the mind will be involved in that travel. Will be the planner. It'll give it something to do. So can you rest in knowing that everything you're seeking is right here? Looking more deeply into this moment. Bring the thighs together and sit back on your heels. For those of you who have never done a rabbit pose, I want you to look up at me. For rabbit pose, you're going to tuck the chin and round it all the way forward. Round, 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 bringing the crown of your head down. Grab hold of your heels and then lift your hips up as if you were going to somersault forward if you weren't grabbing onto your heels. Okay? Go for it. Deep back body opener. Breathe into that open space. Take another inhale. Exhale, release your hips back to your heels for embryo pose. Simply release the heels, turn the palms face up to the sky, and let your forehead rest to the ground. If you feel like your hips are really lifted from the heels and this is uncomfortable for you, you can stack your forearms beneath your forehead. And breathe into your belly. Stop waiting for everything to fall into place. And look for the joy here. an inhale, slowly roll up. Everyone sit your hips to one side and turn to face the left side of your mat. And take your legs wide. Flex your feet, knees and toes point up to the sky. If your low back is really rounded, get my attention and I'll bring you a bolster. Inhale, reach both arms high. Exhale, side bend up and over to the right. Here, Bo, sit up on it. Whoops. You can release the right arm down, right forearm to the ground. Left arm is long. And choose an intentional direction with your gaze. Breathe into your left side body. The legs are active. Take a big inhale through the left side of the rib cage. Exhale, rotate the left shoulder down so you're bowing over the right leg. Good. Now the arms frame the right leg. And breathe into the left side of your back body. Inhale up through center, both arms high. Exhale, side bend over to the left. You could drop the left forearm down to the ground. Really extend through your right arm. And be intentional with your gaze. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe into your right side body. For however long you're looking, there will always be the identity of the seeker. Take a deep inhale through the right side. Exhale, rotate the right shoulder down, bowing over your left leg. Breathe into the right side of your back body. You inhale, rise up through center, root through the sits bones, reach both arms high. Exhale, scoop your hands to the backs of the knees and use the strength of the arms to first bend the knees up. And then draw the knees to close. Just take a moment, wrap your arms around your shins, rest your forehead to your knees. Coddling yourself a bit, breathe into your back body. Lift your gaze up. Turn towards me. Palms face up. And roll on down to your back. Option for bridge, option for full wheel, since we did quite a bit of chest opening. Bend your knees, feet hip width distant apart. If you're going into full wheel, please wait for me, okay? And those of you going into bridge, press down into your feet, lift your hips up, glutes engaged. Those of you going into full wheel, hands to either side of the head. Press into both palms, both feet, and first exhale in the same direction, your knees in the opposite direction, and on an inhale, straighten your arms and legs, full wheel. Use the strength of your quadriceps to send your chest to the space between the arms. Nice adjustment, Marin. Good, Nikki. Nice. And Diego, activate your quadriceps even more. Yeah. And then breathe. Dive into this experience fully. Give it another inhale. Take your feet to the wide edges of the mat. And just Ananda Balasana. Bring your knees up into your chest, or feet, whatever allows your low back to stay rooted. And you can stay here in stillness, pulling the knees down. You can sway side to side. You can straighten one leg and then the other leg. Self-soothing. Feeling the ground beneath you. The joyful simplicities of life. Gather your knees into your chest. Take an inhale, fill the lungs up from bottom to top. And then hold at the top. Squeeze your toes, squeeze the legs, the arms, even the facial features scrunch up. Bring it all into center. Hold yourself tight. Here and now, fully. Exhale, release, open to Shavasana. Legs long, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Just let go of control. Let go of the idea that you have to take the next step along your path, or that there are so many decisions to be made. Let go of the identity of the seeker, looking for lasting joy, a sense of peace. Give yourself rest. Settle in. Empty out. And just take a good look within. Of course, sometimes you're tired. The mind is always searching for it. When the mind is the only thing standing in the way. Take those efforts and direct them inward. Deepen your breath. Begin to move the body, even just the slightest movements. Paying close attention to how they make you feel. Then take some bigger movements in the body. When you're ready, inhale to a full body stretch. Reach the legs long, the arms long, lengthen. And then exhale, bring the knees in and roll to your right side in a fetal position. Press up into a seat. Anjali Mudra. Left hand meets right in prayer. Thumbs rest on the center of the chest. I want you to catch yourself when you're frantically searching. When you find yourself taking the role of the thief that hasn't slept for days. Grasping outside. It's okay to enjoy this life, right? The sun feels good. The sounds of the birds chirping. It's a beautiful thing. But ultimately, the joy we experience bubbles up from within. And that's the source we want to tap into as often as possible. It's to that source within each and every one of us that I bow. Namaste.